everybody, and welcome to another episode of Coker Culture. It's been a while, and it feels like it's been a while. Been kind of radio silent on both of our channels for about the last week. It's just been hard the last couple weeks since we've been home from our little weekend getaway down to Orlando. Just very tired. We've been very busy and just a lot of different things going on, and haven't really done a lot. And I wanted to get something out there for you guys, and so I thought, well, why not do a little home vlog? So that's what we're going to be doing this evening. I'm going to talk to you guys about some things, and then Chad, for whatever reason, has really been wanting to cook steak. So he's gonna, when he gets home tonight, Jess and I are gonna help him cook up some steaks for the family this evening. And so we'll show you how that process goes and how that turns out. But what I wanted to start with is to talk about the two haunts that I got the opportunity to do right before Halloween. Because I didn't really, at least I don't think that I really summed up and talked about how I felt about them, that being Netherworld and Sir Henry's. Sir Henry's absolutely 100% lived up to the hype. I absolutely loved my time there, loved all three trails, loved every single character interaction and scare actor interaction that I had that night. Brad and Amanda were both fantastic and wonderful people, and so glad that I got to meet them. As you guys saw in the video, Donnie filmed them signing, all three of the Sir Henry's books, and I don't think I mentioned it while I was there, and I'm not sure it got caught on camera, but Amanda and Brad were nice enough to gift me a copy of the brand new third book, and I just so wonderful people, because these were selling out almost every night, and I had planned on buying it from them there. I'd told them that ahead of time, so they were super sweet to do that. And again, I've posted the links to these on Facebook. If you like a good read, if you like a good horror read, or even just a spooky read, these are fantastic, and you can find them on Amazon, and I believe they're still donating a portion of the proceeds to Give Kids the World, which is a great, wonderful organization. I hate the fact that I didn't get the opportunity while I was there to talk to Zach, the owner, creator, but the haunt was running, so I'm sure he was extremely busy. He was in character. He was working behind the scenes. And with that, didn't really get much of an interaction outside of just passing once with Sir Henry. So those are the only two drawbacks that I had. Hopefully I can rectify that going forward. Currently waiting on them to release the dates for the Christmas haunt, because my hope is to get down there sometime in December for a long weekend to be able to show you guys that and experience that. Don't know who might be joining me with that, or if I'll be going solo. We'll just have to wait and see, but really excited to get back down and do that, and then hopefully maybe the Valentine's Day haunt that they do too. We'll just have to see. Time will have to tell, and just have to see what's going on. Don't know what my schedule will look like. Then you have the one that we came home and did the weekend leading up to Halloween, that being Netherworld. Joshua and I bought our tickets to this not too long before we went, just a couple weeks, and I don't know. The first haunt that we went through was their main haunt, and it was so big, just massive in scale. I think we mentioned it took us about a half hour to walk through. That was super impressive. The sets were super impressive. I think I've just figured out what scares me and what doesn't scare me through all of the haunt videos that I've watched, like all the walkthroughs that I've watched people do, and then the ones that I've experienced myself. And what I've come to realize about myself is animatronics don't really scare me. Even when they're sudden and sharp and quick, they may make me jump a little bit, but people scare me. You can't fake people. And I think that was the huge difference between Sir Henry's and Netherworld in both the houses. Netherworld depended heavily on the use of animatronics, and they may use a scare actor, but they were going to distract you with an animatronic and then scare you over here with a person. Those were good, again, with the people doing the scares. But as huge as those haunts were in scale, especially the first one, it didn't feel like they had near as many scare actors as Sir Henry's did. And I got scared more at Sir Henry's than I did at Netherworld, simply because the scare actors and the less reliance on those animatronics. Would I go again? Absolutely. We're going to make it part of the routine to go to Netherworld. We're going to try to get to some more local haunts around here because we have a ton, and I'm really enjoying myself doing those now. But we don't have anything on the calendar right now. Now let me show you what we've been doing around here. All right. So here in the homestead, we have slowly been making the transition from Halloween over to Christmas. Jess and I both, I don't want to say we were burned out on Halloween, but we were definitely ready for Halloween to be over, simply because it felt like we've been doing Halloween since July or August, because that's when Halloween came out on the shelves. We still have quite a bit of stuff to go through and put out. And we've really only gotten to our kitchen area and our main living room. There's Christmas, well, let me show you all this, because this is Christmassy, and we hung it up. See, this letter from Santa Claus to Chad and Ty back in 2017. And then you've got our little Christmas tree over there, and our little Santa ornament right there. And then of course we still have our huge bucket of Halloween candy. Walk with me, if you will. Now I'll say this because this is funny, but almost pure laziness on our part. You know, this cotton decoration we leave up year round, but we actually left up the Merry Christmas y'all all year this year. Kind of proud of that, kind of not, but pretty funny. It was simply because we forgot about it. We've got our Christmas cards from years past, and these are simply us and our various Christmas cards over the years. We haven't gotten any yet so far this year, of course. And then the boys with Santa from a few years ago. You can see how little Chad and Ty are there. It's more Christmas decorations. We need to change our wording up here to say Merry Christmas or something along those lines. And we got our Santa over here. In a little bit, a couple more weeks, our elves will arrive, and I'm sure they'll be featured on the channel. The tree is up. That was the first thing that came downstairs and made its way in here. The lights got hung on it last night. And yes, those lights are supposed to be twinkling. They're not going out or anything like that. And we've got our little snowman pillow and our garland above the fireplace, and our cute little gnome and our snowman with the sea for us, and our Santa sleigh bell. And then we've got our little reindeer stuffies down there. But there's still plenty more to do. We've got to get stuff outside. We haven't done that yet, just because Jess still thinks it's a little too early, so we'll have to see. All right, changing plans. Mr. here came home from disc golf exhausted. So
it's a lot of work.
Yep, so he's not gonna make the steaks. So mom will be making some steaks. So we got some sirloin, thin steak, very, very small. We got some sweet potato puffs ready to go in the oven, and we're gonna boil up some mac and cheese. Chad is resting, recuperating, because he used all his energy. And then Ty has been chilling in here with me as we've been watching. Oh, and of course it's on an ad just as I have panned to it. But we're watching our boy Ascalon play through a little Fears to Fathom. Alrighty. There he is. There he is. There's our boy Ascalon. Look, Ascalon, you made it in a video.
In our video.
In our video, yep.
Everyone, go check out his channel.
That's right. Go subscribe to our boy. All right, not going to film this whole process, but I do want to say that Jess is still going to try to follow the recipe that Chad wanted to make. So we've got the steak. We're going to season the steak, and then we've got some rosemary and garlic that we're going to put in the pan, and we're going to cook the steak in the rosemary and garlic, and then we're going to take like the juice and put it on top of the steak as it cooks, and we'll let it marinate. My apologies for the loud fan noise in the background. I have the fan above the stove turned on already to the low setting, but it still got too hot, so it's cooling everything down. These are our sweet potato tots / puffs that were finished. We've got white cheddar mac and cheese going on over here, and then here, it's sharp cheddar, my bad. And then here's the finished product of the sirloin. The skinny sirloin here.
These steaks were in error, but
yes, they weren't what we ordered. They were a substitution. So we'll see.
We just may do with what it is.
Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. Let's go get the food critic's opinion. Our steak connoisseur over here still watching our boy Ascalon. What do we think?
Fantastic.
The steak's fantastic? Well, there we go. So do I need to go tell Chad?
But it needs a little bit more juice.
No, it needs a little more juice. Well, it's because it's so thin. That's why it doesn't have a lot of juice. Jess, what's your review of the steak?
It's good. I just wish it wasn't so thin.
For those of y'all that know my wife, this is very, very odd for her to say. Because normally, when she's talking about any kind of meat, she says
I don't like big meat.
she doesn't like big meat. But yet this is too small. So she's got to find the Goldilocks of meat. It is very good. Very good. I like it a lot. Chad said he got the recipe on YouTube. Our boy Ascalon ended, and now we're working on getting caught up on Chris the Girl videos because we're still pretty behind there. But this is very good. All right, done with dinner. Christmas has made it to the bathroom. Show you guys some of this stuff. Got our little Let It Snowman right in here. That's about it. Everything else is normal in here. But got the wreath, and now Jess, her goal tonight is to get the garland here on the stairs. She's up there. Dinner was really, really good. We really liked it. Hopefully we can get bigger steaks. But it's about to be bath time and bedtime for the boys. So Christmas can keep coming. One last thing I did want to mention before I wrap up the video here, because I know I've said it on here, and it was it came with getting 500 subscribers. And so I've had a few people ask, not a ton, but a few, what's going on with merch? It's in the works, folks. And we've got a couple designs. We've got a plan. It's coming. And hopefully it'll be here fairly soon. And hopefully, again, it's something that you guys like. I definitely like it. The boys definitely like it. I think we're just going to start with a couple different kinds of t-shirts and see how that goes, and then see if there's demand for other things. We'll find out. But again, going to try to keep the prices low because we don't care about making any money off of it whatsoever. Just you know, helping the person that's doing this on our behalf. But, you know, we just do it because it's been asked of us. The boys want it, and I know that some of you guys want it, and maybe it'll help us reach a wider audience. We'll find out. But I hope y'all enjoyed this little hodgepodge of a home vlog this evening. Like I said, we missed you guys. We wanted to put something out there for y'all, and hopefully we'll be back soon. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below, as it goes a long way to help the channel. And if this is your first time, welcome. Check out all the content that we've got. There's something for everybody here on Coker Culture. Until next time.
What's your lie? You gotta catch them all.
What's your lie?